Is there a place? Dubai. Yeah. So a lot of people here relate these words to Dubai. You'll hear it a lot in global media. You'll hear it a lot from disgruntled expats, people in bars who are just like, oh, Dubai's so unauthentic, so fake. But for me, someone who was born here and grew up here, this is like far from reality. For me, these are the words that I think of when I think of Dubai. You know, I think of innovation, I think of family, I think of collaboration. I grew up in a melting pot. I grew up in my school there were 96 nationalities. That's, you know, you won't get that everywhere in the world. It's a land of opportunities. It's a land of hospitality. These are words that I associate with Dubai, and I'm going to share with you how I'm using my life here to kind of give back to the community. This is my Dubai, and I feel like I'm growing up with the city. You know, like I don't think a lot of people can say that you are actually growing up with a city. So when I was born, I feel like Dubai was born as well. And then when I was growing and discovering myself, so was Dubai. When I was failing, so was Dubai. And now I'm learning and building and growing. And I feel like Dubai is the same. So for me, it really tears me up when people tell me that there's no soul in Dubai, there's no culture, there's no community. And I feel like that's a personal attack because the buildings don't make a city, the people do. And I'm from Dubai and I have soul and I have culture. So for me, I really believe that there is a lot of soul and culture, and within a melting pot you always will have. I have so many friends that I grew up with here, and we're all doing really different entrepreneurial activities, and they're all trying to give back or grow the economy in some way, or grow the community, or bring people together. For those of us who are so lucky to have families here and grow up with families here, we want to provide that for people who are moving here and don't have that kind of support and network. And so it's just really about looking. You know, you'll find a lot of people who come here and they hate it, and it's because they haven't found their tribe. You know, they haven't found people who love doing what they do. And finding your tribe for me is something that I always tell people. If people say, oh, I don't like it, there's nothing to do. I'm like, what do you do in your hometown? And what did you do to do that? Like, there are ways to go and find people who like doing what you do. For example, I'm going to give you a few examples of communities that I'm a big part of, and I love being a part of them. They're both online and offline communities. I think a big difference between now and maybe 30 years ago is that communities only used to be local, whereas now, because of the internet, communities can be global. It can be a global, like CreativeMornings, for example. We're part of a global creative community. So here are a few communities that I love and share. Creative Bunch. Woo! Yeah. Creative Bunch is here. So Creative Bunch is a group started by Deborah. She gave the first Creative Mornings, right? In Dubai. Not the first, but she gave one of them in that city. And it combines all like the innovators, strategists, product designers, design thinkers of Dubai, and we collaborate through WhatsApp and create events together. Female Fusion is a Facebook group that has about 3,000 female entrepreneurs in it, and we share resources online. You know, does anybody know a good printer? Does anybody know a good logistics company? Does anybody know a good lawyer? And it's just a bunch of entrepreneurial women in UAE sharing resources, and that's a big part of. I love sharing and I love collaborating there. Dubai Gardening Group. I grow about 25 vegetables in Dubai, in this desert, and so we are a huge community on Facebook and Dubai Daily Fitness. Guys, anybody knows what Dubai Daily Fitness here? It's also a big community that offers free fitness classes 5 days a week by expats and by locals. So a lot of people moving to Dubai who are used to Dubai, they can go and join Dubai Daily Fitness and meet like-minded fitness enthusiasts and just go work out with them. So anybody, if you're into yoga or if you're into paddleboarding, you can just go and say, I want to teach. and they will take you on board. So it's kind of fitness lovers helping fitness lovers and creating events through that. Lean in Arabia, House of All, Urban Sketchers is a global sketching group. So every city has an Urban Sketchers. Everybody can go and meet up in a different venue once a week and just sketch in your coffee shop or sketch in your building. Artist Portfolio Upload is one of my Facebook groups, and it's basically artists from around the world upload their portfolios so we can showcase to buyers and vendors. So that has about 500 artists. Big Kitty Collective, I'm sure most of you know. 30,000 members who all love cats and want to save cats. And yeah, so many groups here. And really, like, you guys can go on Meetup, you guys can go on Facebook, you guys can go on Instagram. There's so many ways to find your tribe anywhere, not just that. So for me, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've never met somebody who's, you ask what you want to be when you're older, and they're like, oh, I think I'll be a community leader. That's not something that people say they want to be. People want to be leaders. You get a lot of leaders from countries, but community leaders, people working there, this normally happens accidentally. And for me, like James was saying earlier, it was very accidental. I was pursuing medicine and international development, and it took a very unconventional path to get here, and most community leaders do. And a lot of the groups I mentioned in the previous slide, they're all community builders. A lot of the founders of these groups are my friends, and nobody knew they were going to do this. Nobody knew they were going to create communities of 20,000, 30,000, 5,000 people, which is something that happened. Yeah, so my journey as a community leader. I'll give you a little bit about myself. I'm from Bangladesh, and Bangladeshis in general are very communal, community-oriented. Growing up here on long weekends would be like 20, 30 cars going to Fujairah or Elaine for a barbecue. Or Eid would need over like 100 families over the span of 3 days. It's very, Asian countries in the Middle East are generally normally very community-oriented, so a lot of us have it in our blood. To be hospitable and to spread the love and to feed people who love me. So I grew up with a huge community here. I have a lot of family here, a lot of long weekends with so many families. In university too, I was doing a very intensive program. I was studying medicine and minoring in psychology, but I was obsessed with taking part in volunteer student organizations. So I was a peer health educator. I was the outgoing exchange manager for ISAC. It's the world's largest student organization. I used to run massive science ball, masquerade balls. I would mentor off-campus students, and my friends thought I was crazy because it was a really intensive program, but I was spending all this spare time working with student clubs, and that was my first time actually meeting people like myself who loved just volunteering for something that was bigger than them, and creating hope and creating community. And then so for my master's degree, I went to study, after studying medicine, I went and studied global health and development in Australia. And that was kind of an intersection between public health and international development. So I wanted to keep my health background, but I also wanted to create impact globally. So then I combined the two, went to Australia for this master's program. And most of my program was about community building. Most of the impact that you can do around the world is through community. So I actually studied it, and when I was told this talk was going to be on community, I just wanted to come and share all the research I did, but then I'm not going to. You guys talk about what I'm doing. Oh wow. So I'll tell you about how it started. I joined a group 2016 summer. I joined a group of people who wanted to create an illustrated book on amazing travelers around the world. So they were going to be writers, and I was going to be one of the artists on that project where I would write about I would draw these amazing nomads and change makers that are around the world. And we were, it was a small group, and then we kept speaking to people about the project, and more people wanted to get involved. Change makers wanted to get involved. Change makers are anybody creating social impact. Artists wanted to get involved, writers wanted to get involved, and we saw that within 4 weeks, we had spoken to quite a large number of people, so we were like, you know what, let's all meet for an iftar. This was Ramadan 2016. Let's all meet. We were about 40 people. Let's just have a discussion on this. So 4 weeks later, 100 people showed up to our event when we booked tables with 40 people, and we don't know how that worked because we didn't have a website, we didn't have anything, but we realized people just liked the cause, and people just wanted to be part of something that was inspiring. And that really gave us this big push to continue what we were doing and create this kind of artistic collaborative project. So we kept on working on it, our group expanded and reduced in size, we kept getting bigger and smaller, meeting a lot of artists on the way, writers on the way. And then 3 months later, we held a launch event for our project, and 500 people showed up. We booked an event for 200 people. So we realized that what we were planning was really, it was people who were being inspired by and people wanted to be part of that project. And this was really inspiring for us as well, knowing that we're providing some kind of impact. So instead of just being a book, we turned it into a project where we would take artists, match them up with change makers who are young people creating innovative social impact projects. We match the two, and the artists would create artwork inspired by that story. So when we would sell that art, it would be empowering those artists, but it would also give a percentage to those initiatives. So we're using art to tell this story of impact. So, you have all these articles that talk about social impact change makers, but when you produce art, it's everlasting. It's a story that sticks. And it was so nice to have, I was also an artist before I joined this project, so it was so nice to see all my artist friends be driven by something and know that, every artist wants to have some kind of impact or tell some kind of story through their art. If they're actually being able to create some kind of help from our own communities, we saw a big drive up every day. I must have been receiving maybe 20 or 30 emails from artists globally. And within 6 months, we had a database of about 90 artists and about 30 change makers globally. And then to build our community in Dubai, we were holding a lot of community art events. We would get people in a room, and just people who've never held a paintbrush would be like, just paint your idea of love, paint your idea of home. And we'd get them to come and meet, and we'd showcase art in a very grassroots kind of recycled fashion on these palettes, and we would have a lot of fun hosting these events. We were working with a lot of charities here, so Dubai Cares, Emirates Red Crescent. Anyway, we were raised funds for Somalia. We raised funds for schools in 122 countries, and this was all through artists. So we're giving artists here. We have a huge community of local artists that. Like a bridge for them to create impact through their art. So, and then we were mentoring a lot of students. We worked with PhD, and they have an social entrepreneurship program. So we were able to go in and mentor a lot of students across the UAE on social entrepreneurship and how you can create impact through the community. A lot of parties, they were really well attended. We weren't funded, this was a completely self-funded project, but it kept us going, knowing that we put all our savings into it, and it kept us knowing that there was a lot of interest in what we were doing. So I'll give you an example of some of the artwork that was created. We ended up creating about 400 artwork over a year. So there's a lady in Africa Africa who's, in order to tackle unemployment, she's gone and started a yoga training center where she teaches young people how to train yoga. And now those young people are feeding their families, and it's now become an organization that's serving the whole of Africa, where she's given youth employment opportunities. So we got one of our artists and friends to connect with her, and she came up with this really cool artwork, which we put on tote bags and t-shirts and mugs, and we able to buy it and give back to that organization as well as give back to the artist. There's another girl in the UK. She started this organization called Health Point Foundation, and what it does was it was the only health facility serving the tens and thousands of refugees that were landing in Los every day. So it provided dental, mental, and medical health services for free through volunteers. And we connected her with an architect who lives in Dubai, who's also an illustrator. And they started talking, and we always encourage the artists and the changemakers to talk. And it turned out they went to the same university in UK, had the same professor, stayed in the same dorm. So that the artist, he quit his job here and turned into a changemaker and started his own story. So for us, this was really inspiring, knowing that these connections that we were creating by connecting these artists to all these changemakers, they were actually sparking artists to go and do more, and even the change makers. And we'd see, like, I would connect them on Facebook, and I'd connect them on email, and I'd see them chatting, and I'd see all these artists become ambassadors for all these projects worldwide. And it's so, I mean, from my side, it didn't take that much. It was just one connection. But now, knowing that you're creating ambassadors for these people who are spending so much time on their project that they can't market it, because you, like an entrepreneur, too busy with the operations, and all these artists are now being their marketing ambassadors. It was amazing. So we had like Indian artists work with Peruvian change makers. We had Brazilian artists work with Australian change makers. It was amazing. Creating all these connections, this global connection of artists and change makers. So this was a really cool story how they ended up being from the same place, and then one inspired the other to just go and create it. And this is based on the same girl. This was done by an illustrator in Bangladesh who read a lot. She really went into details and found out about her childhood and the struggles she went through to create her own foundation. And she created this piece. And for us, when the changemaker cries when they see artwork, that was so emotional for us. And then, so this artist, right before our first event, I found him on Instagram, and it was pretty really peculiar art, I guess you would say. And I called him and I said, "Oh, we're doing this art and social impact project. We're having our first meetup. Do you want to come?" And he's like, "No, I'm not an artist." Like, I was like, "Just come. It doesn't matter. Just come and learn about our creative project." And he came, and then we convinced him that no, you have to start painting. You have to start connecting with other handmakers. Just start creating. You don't have to believe you're an artist, but you can create something. And then he got so inspired that he would travel to Iraq and Afghanistan and start holding community art workshops with kids on the streets because he was inspired by creation and working in communities to create art. So it was a really inspiring time for us with zero money, nothing going into our wallets, but we were able to inspire a lot of people to do something bigger than what they were originally doing. So one of our fundraisers, our first one where we worked with the white pairs, we connected. All the artists had to submit artwork based on female education, female empowerment. And one of our artists here, she picked, and they had to pick a specific country that the white pairs has a school program in, and she picked Afghanistan. And she created this piece that looks like a carpet, like a traditional Afghani carpet, but you can see the artwork on the side are like the women in their abayas, the work ones, and then the girls with the skateboards, because there's an NGO there that gives girls skateboards so they can get to school faster without getting, So this was really cool. You could see that the artists really felt the projects we were giving them. We were really impacted by it, and we're delivering artwork with a big social message behind it. So this was our philosophy. We would connect artists to social impact initiatives. We would create artwork highlighting these causes. We would showcase the artwork through our website. We would partner with organizations, and we would empower everyone. We would empower everyone. That was our dream. Sadly, didn't quite that way. You know, the way it turns out, the project was suddenly removed from me, and yeah, I was suddenly not a part of it. There was a lot of betrayal and a lot of hurt and a lot of loss. Something I worked on for over a year and a half suddenly taken, and I had to start. So this is something that I've been reading a lot of stories about people who this has happened to, where they've gone, built something and it just vanished. And so this is a quote that I relate to a lot. So I started last October, and I knew I had my community of artists. I knew I had the relationships I built. And but this time I didn't just want to do it for artists here. I had already built a good, strong network of artists, and over here I wanted to do it for all the other creatives who didn't have that kind of platform. So whether you talk about filmmakers or graphic designers or photographers, digital artists, sculptors. So I started the YGD as a platform for creatives to meet, discuss, collaborate, and so this event I held 3 months after I lost my previous project. I brought in about 23 artists, about 15 filmmakers. I brought in authors, writers, poets. And the thing is, because of my previous project, I was constantly meeting creatives, people who wanted to get involved somehow, but they weren't visual artists. They were creative makers, and they wanted to get involved, and I didn't know how to integrate them. But I realized they didn't have each other. They didn't have the way artists support each other here, visual artists. They didn't kind of have that. So I would meet a filmmaker, and they would work on a documentary. I'm like, oh my god, I know 6 other documentary filmmakers here, but they had no idea that community existed. So my first event after starting the YGD was kind of a platform to get different creatives to meet and collaborate. So I held a panel with filmmakers, and I had so many filmmakers in the audience who were students and who were just learning, and it was so nice to have this back and forth Q&A, which wasn't available anymore. That's what you get out of community. That's that kind of collaboration. If you don't feel a sense of community, you're always working in competition with each other. Collaboration is always better than competition. So it was a really successful event. We had a huge turnout. It was held here. My first event was held here. We had all the artwork that you see outside. The exhibition was themed around innovation and community, which was so apt for this talk actually. So if you go outside and have a look at all the artwork, it's still up there. All the artists have based their work on how innovation and community interests. So I now work with 500 artists regionally. My plan is to build a really strong community here and empower these artists and creatives, because what's happening now is the government and the private sector here, they are spending a lot on arts, but they're importing it. So because that network doesn't exist here, that platform doesn't exist where somebody could be the point of contact for all the artists and the creatives, they're going overseas, and the art consultants are bringing in artists from overseas, and that's such a shame because we have such an amazing, diverse, talented community of creatives in the region. So that's the plan with the YGD, and that's going to go. The YGD is like the blog platform. Anybody, I have a lot of student contributors who go in there and just talk about the vibe, talk about their communities, and talk about entrepreneurship, anybody can contribute. And then Nest Engulf Art is the art platform where visual artists, street artists, muralists can be contacted by representatives and corporate art buyers and now empower local artists instead of importing art from overseas. So that's the plan. I want to build the partnerships. I want to make my community even larger. I do think I've grown quite fast in the last 6 months that I've been active. And it's because of partnering with people with companies like Nest, who gave me that opportunity to showcase the artwork by local artists and showcase the creatives of the city. Ideally, in order to create a thriving grassroots art community, you do need some kind of a fund to support you. So that's why I want to work with more and more partners and build this fund to help support events, help support art spaces, permanent art spaces. I want to so what I've done for artists, I want to build those communities for all the different creative sectors here, the writers, the authors, the poets, the filmmakers, the designers, the photographers. For me, community building infrastructure should take art into consideration, should take local artists into consideration. For me, I really want to integrate governmental community building with local art, and that's something I'm working on right now. And of course, building the global network of artists creating impact. So I haven't stopped connecting artists with social impact initiatives. A lot of artists still reach out to me and say, "Oh, you're so inspiring. Is there anybody else?" There's never not anybody else. I already connect you with so many people. So that's definitely, I want that to go global. Creative placemaking is basically what I mentioned on how nations can use the local art and culture community to create communal spaces, which is what I love doing and what I want to expand and revive. I want to create affordable creative districts. Artists here have a really hard time getting exposure because galleries tend to charge quite a high price for showcasing your artwork. It's very rare that you will get spaces like the wall outside where artists don't have to pay to showcase their work. It's usually quite expensive to expose your work at an art fair or at an art gallery. So having creative districts here where artists can affordably showcase their work and showcase it to buyers is something that I would want to create the fund for. Create more and more artpreneurs. So the YTD hosts a lot of entrepreneurship workshops for creatives in their region because as an artist myself, artists have a really hard time selling their work. They just want to create their artwork. Nobody wants to get into sales and marketing, but really you have to start thinking of yourself as an entrepreneur and then go out there and sell yourself. So I do a lot of these I work with trainers and different companies to come and train my team of artists. It could be like VAT training, it could be HR, it could be accounting, things like that. And then artists design community spaces, public parks that showcase art, public community spaces. And of course, oh my god, the list goes on. I can give you a whole list on what I would like to do for next week. So art galleries, affordable housing. I know everybody needs affordable housing, but artists over here, how can you be an artist and then pay the insane rent? It's so licensing, there's a lot that needs to be worked on. Really, we can only do it together through the community, and our community is building, so I do have a lot of hope. And yeah, so I went through a tough time last year, but because of places like Nest, because of my arts community, and because of my family, I was able to get out of it and start from scratch and build. Support is really important. So find your community and support them.